What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I am Vivien Chien, author of the Noodle Shop Mysteries. Obligatory plug. This is the newest one that just came out on April 1st. It has been a super exciting time celebrating this book, and so far it is being received well, so that always makes me happy. Today I am going to be doing an unboxing of my Babe Box subscription, and I'm also going to show you some of my current reads and a little, like a mini book haul of stuff that I got recently that I thought was pretty cool. So anything that is an affiliate link, I will post links at the bottom and they will be marked. The Babe Box is not an affiliate link. I just really like her shop, and I wanted to kind of open this with you guys. So it comes in a stiff mailer. I like to knock on things. You'll learn that as you continue to watch my videos. And I'm sorry, I'm shaking the camera right now. Okay, so this was for, I want to say this was actually for May. One second here. Okay, so that's what I got. Comes in this nice little folder. And got it. These are nice too, because you can reuse them for different things. I use them to like send stuff to people if I'm doing any. Oh, this is not what I thought it was. Okay, that's a surprise. I thought I got like a plant one, but this turns out to be the Hello Kitty box. So we are all surprised. So you got these cute little pins. I'll take them out of the plastic so they don't quite these are cute. They have nice little backs on them. A lot of times I use these as like I put them in a cork board instead of using them as a pen. But these are quite cute. I was not expecting this. I thought I got one with little like plants or homebody or something, but I love Hello Kitty. I'm a big Hello Kitty fan. So you get this little washi stand. These are always come in handy, especially if you're working with a certain set or you want to display a certain set. If I can get it in there. Maybe it's upside down. Yep, this fits in here like so. Very cute. And you could put, you know, a couple, I would say probably about like 5 or 6 on here. And you could display them on your desk, or if you're wanting to work with a certain grouping of those. Oh, that goes with that. All right. Have the stickers, the main attraction. So you have this 6 boxes of Hello Kitty and Friends, which is very adorbs. You have some blank boxes and little squealy. These kind of remind me of like tickets for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, we have, so like this would fit a Hobonichi perfectly. You have some separator bars, some task bars, some flags, which is nice. I never end up using these, but they are kind of convenient every once in a while to have the bill due. I definitely never use the food ones, and I do like these because I put my word counts on them. So I will use those. And then you have some descriptor bars here, which I always love to use, especially this week's one. The next week, she's always good about putting a next week. Some little decorative dots, today's intentions, some little tapes, date bars, always a must. I don't use these either, but I guess some people really like those. It's a good tracker, but I like to track per week, so these don't really help me. Oh, these are cute little boxes. I love the ones with the little ears. And then we have another Hello Kitty and Friends, just regular stickers. These are always cute. And then we have a couple more full box stickers with little gals in Hello Kitty and Friend outfits, which is super cute. Her artwork is beautiful. I absolutely love it. These are so cute. I love this one too. So I think I'm gonna do a plan with me with this spread, or make a spread from these stickers. So, I mean, that's really good for 25 bucks, plus shipping, which is a small fee. But I love, you know, you get a little bit of everything. You get, I mean, that's really good for 25, you know what I mean? And you get these cute little odds and ends. Sometimes they come with papers. Sometimes they come with other stuff. Last time I got like cute little tweezers that have come in handy for doing stickers, especially now that I'm wearing press-on nails all the time. It's very helpful because I have a hard time peeling things up. So that is my kit. I'm kind of disappointed about the other kit because I really wanted to show you guys. It was like plant themed and it was so cute. I don't think that I ever got it. If I did, I will do an unboxing for that. So now I'm not sure if this one was for May or June. I'm not entirely sure anymore. I might have gotten it backwards too. Oop, I'm moving my mat. Okay, so little bit of a book thing. I apologize, it's kind of close up in your face. All right, so we'll kind of do it like that. So right now, people are asking me what I'm currently reading. I am reading Stephen King Fairy Tale. It is very good. However, I haven't had a lot of time to read, so this is going very slowly, and that's where I'm at. I'm trying to read it every chance that I get. It's really good. It's about a portal to another dimension that is in this old guy's shed, and I love that kind of thing. So this is right up my alley, but it will take a while to read. But that's okay. I enjoy it, and I don't mind having a long read. So I always read a, let me kind of put that like that. Daniel Goleman, Emotional Intelligence. This book is very popular and it was recommended a very long time ago by my old employer. He liked to have his employees read different books, and one of the ones that he recommended was this one, and I didn't read it at the time, but it's very interesting. I always read a fiction book and a nonfiction book at the same time. So far, I'm finding this book really amazing, and I have not gotten very far. I'm on page 21. I am going to put it in my Amazon shop and link it because, like, look at how much I've already highlighted in here. It's very informative. It talks a lot about your emotions, how we process emotions, and how emotions propel us to act in a certain way. It's very intriguing so far, and I'll probably talk more about it as I continue to read it. So those are my current reads, and these are the ones that I picked up recently. So I kind of put that here. This is a different topic. The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem by Nathaniel Branden. He is very well known for his work on self-esteem. I read I'm in the introduction. I really want to read this enough that I almost will put down the other book, but we'll see with time and everything. But I thought this was really interesting. It has a lot of good quotes in it about self-esteem throughout the book, and it's very well done from what I can see. It's not a newer book. I want to say that this was written 94. Okay, so it was written in 1994, but it's got a bunch of really great information in it. The basic principles of self-esteem, internal sources of self-esteem, external influences, self and others. Then there's some appendixes with critiques, some exercises, and then of course you have your references in the back. I think self-esteem is always very important to work on, and I think a lot of us don't realize that our self-esteem needs continual work. And I know that I grew up with a lot of lower self-esteem qualities, which I feel is very popular for my generation. For anybody who's wondering, I'm 44. So I feel like a lot of us were told certain things about self-esteem and the differences between self-esteem and pride. And, you know, with a focal point of pride being a bad thing. And there is a difference also between pride and arrogance, which maybe at some point I'll do a talk about that, because it's very compelling information for me to learn. And this other book that I got was called Attached by Amira Levine and Rachel S.F. Heller. This is supposed to be a really great book on attachment styles, the new science of adult attachment and how it can help you find and keep love. I'm always working on myself, and knowing your attachment style when you're in a relationship can be very helpful. This is, you know, I got to chapter 2. I just read a little bit of it. I have not done any highlighting yet, but it is interesting to read and to see if, like, where you match up with your attachment style. There are 3 main attachments. There is secure attachment, anxious attachment, and avoidant. And it talks about how to mesh the different attachment styles, you know, because it's not always that you're going to meet somebody that is in your same attachment style. So it's great for communication. And if you know where your attachment styles lay or lie, then you will be able to communicate yourself and your needs better, which I think is always great. So there is a little what is my attachment style checklist where you can answer these questions, and based on your answers you have a scoring key, and it will tell you, you know, which one of these you are. And then if you move on, oh, and then there's also this, which, you know, you could kind of move around here depending on, you might experience more than one or more than one on different situations. So, and then step 2 in chapter 4 is figuring out your partner's style. And it has a series of questions here that, you know, you can ask yourself, or you can work with your partner on it. I think it's really great to have this just as a reference. I think that a lot of this stuff in doing with relationships and with personality styles is very nuanced, because not only do you, you know, have an attachment style, but you're also, maybe you're empathic, which I am. And so that also lends itself to a whole different area of, well, how do you speak your needs when you're empathic, and you're basing some of your feeling on the other person, or you're picking up on things, and then that can lend itself to anxious attachment and so on. Or any of the attachments. You know, with you're an empath, you absorb your surroundings. This other book I got called Good Anxiety, Harnessing the Power of the Most Misunderstood Emotion. I have struggled with anxiety for most of my life, and I always feel that it's something important to work on. So you can learn yourself better, and learning that not all anxiety is bad. I keep shaking the table, I apologize. But not all anxiety is bad, and we do need some anxiety in our lives because it can be good for you. So what I liked about this book is, you know, it talks about, so you have part 1 right here. You have the science of anxiety. What is it? Leveraging the power of your brain's plasticity. Brain plasticity is very important. You know, it's not newer concepts, but it is fallen into more modern times, because at one point they did not realize that your brain was, you know, you have neuroplasticity. So that is definitely very informative. Let's see, coping with anxiety in real life. Part 2 is learning how to worry well, anxiety's hidden superpowers, supercharging your resilience, enhance your performance, and open the door to flow. I feel like all of this stuff is very helpful. Chapter 6 Nurture an Activist Mindset. Chapter 7, Amplify Your Focus and Productivity. Chapter 8, Prime Your Social Brain, Quell Your Social Anxiety, and Heighten Your Compassion. Chapter 9, Boost Your Creativity. Part 3, The Art of Worrying Well, Tools to Calm, Flip, and Channel Your Anxiety. I feel that will be very helpful. And then, of course, the final notes in the back and an index. You know, based off of, you know, the glimpses that I've had in it, I really liked what I saw. And I think that it would be very helpful for somebody like myself who struggles with anxiety and wants to learn how you can sometimes use anxiety to your benefit, which sounds weird a lot. But so there you have that. I will link all of these as affiliate links. And anytime, so all of the books that I link, because I am an author of fiction, I will never link a fiction book, just so the lines aren't blurred. And all of the books that I link are of my own accord. Nobody has asked me to do it. I don't know these people. There's no favoritism. So just so you know that, and I'll always kind of preface that anytime that I promote a book, these are books that I am reading that nobody has asked me to read. If I ever do a book review for someone in specific, I will say that, and I will not link it in my Amazon shop. So just know that. And at any point, you know, like right now, I'm very confident in these books. If at any point, you know, I have a different type of feeling, I will always say that. Because I like to be honest with people, and I would like people to have good, reliable resources. So there's my little tangent on that. And this last thing, so I actually showed this. This is a paperage hardcover blank journal that I showed in a video that I never posted. And so I wanted to talk about it again because I really like it, and I'm gearing up to use it pretty soon. I'm going to be doing like collaging in here and like just decorative type journaling. I'm really impressed with this notebook, which is why I wanted to show it to you. And I already got something on it. It's probably coffee. Coffee or makeup. So I got a purple one. It is a hardcover, and it's a very nice cover. You get, you know, obviously the intro page where you could put "This belongs to you," or you could do like a washi board, which is what I might do in this because I never use that. So I'd probably sticker it up too. And then it is a grid notebook. The paper quality is very nice. I can't remember the GSMs, but I will link it if you want to check. It is very sturdy paper. It is not thin like a Hobonichi. I thought I did, oh, I did do a pen test. So here was the pen test that I did. I did some gel pens, and I did a Sharpie permanent marker, and then I did a highlighter. And as you can see on the back, all that really shows through a lot is going to be the Sharpie, which, I mean, you know, I feel like we all kind of expect that with Sharpies. So it does come with a pocket in the back, and you get these little boxes that you could, you know, make sections or whatever like that if you want to put a descriptor in the front. But I do like this. This is a pretty decent sized pocket. I mean, it comes out pretty far. I never use these either, to be honest with you. And it's got this little, you could stick something in there if you want. And then, of course, it comes with the strap and a bookmark. You could keep your place, which I think is very nice. But it does lay flat, but the pages do kind of come up a little bit. But I do like a flat lay notebook. So I will also have this in my Amazon shop. But yeah, it's very nice quality, and it's not expensive at all. So I wanted to show that off. And they do have ones that have lined paper. I want to say there's a potential they have dock grid. Don't quote me on that. And I want to say that there's blank ones as well. But I think certain colors have certain grids, you know, in different styles inside. So that is my show and tell for today. I will be back soon with a plan with me. But if you have any questions about the books or anything like that, or questions about the HoneyB shop stickers or this journal, let me know. And I also just want to say, since my hands are in the video, these nails are the Dashing Diva press-ons. And I got to tell you guys, I've had these on since before I went on a trip to Pittsburgh for a book event. And I have had these on for 10 days. And only this one so far has fallen off. And that was just the other day. So these are really great quality. There are the press-on with the adhesive tabs because I'm trying to avoid glue so my nails can heal from my treatment. And these are working very well. So there you have it. I will, like I said, return with more. We'll do a plan with me with the Hello Kitty stickers. Thank you for spending your time with me and catching up. If nobody told you today, my friends, you look absolutely amazing. Take care of yourselves.